Smokey. Come on. Come up here. Say hi to the people. Hello, guys. Give me just a moment here. I just got a package in for some of my setup stuff, so it's been taking a minute. Come on. Or are you just here to bug me? I shall lift you from the camera. Say hi. I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Alright, I'm noticing that it's definitely still picking up my mouse. That's fine. Might need to invest in a shock, whatever they're called. But I've got the mic arm, so I should be able to keep my mic closer to myself here. Let's see, make sure all of our chat windows are up correctly, because looks like we didn't have YouTube up just yet. Nobody's chatted, so that's fine. Alright, we've got everything up and running. Now, you're probably going to hear an echo for a second while I check audio quality. Ooh, that's much better. Yeah. Alright, let's get this out of the way and let's get started with today's Balatro runs. Starting just a wee bit late, my package for this arm, I had an adapter piece that I ordered from Samsung. It just came in, like right before I started stream, so I figured I'd take the extra 10 minutes to get set up. And let's, honestly, I think we should probably, since we're trying to go Naneinf, we should probably just play Plasma deck. It just makes the most sense. Okay, that's a flush. Wouldn't be good enough normally, but it's plenty good enough for us. I've also got a pop filter coming in a couple days from now, which will be good, since it seems like that's probably going to be an issue. Let me check how well it picks up me like banging my mouse, because it used to pick that up just automatically every time. Okay, it picks it up, but not as well as it used to. That's good. Feels like an overall improvement. Alright, what we got? Holographic to the Moon's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's not a big boost, but it's enough of a boost that we should still be able to win with it, yes? Yes. Oh, I can turn down my speed. I was wondering why it felt so fast. It's because it was. This is actually pretty useful right now. 50 chips goes a long way. Such a long way that I would tend to believe that this wins. Alright, let's get some to the moon value. I'm probably going to want that telescope. And by probably, I mean definitely. Alright, I don't actually think that flush is going to be winning anymore. I should look for 2 pair, if I can. Hey look, 2 pair. Much better. Any audio quality issues for anyone who may be watching? Popping or anything like that? Hopefully not. I'm trying to speak a little quieter as well, since I know the mic is closer to my head now. Alright, I think we can just go next still. 2 pair is still doing the job quite well. Guess I could look for a full house. Not super likely. Okay. We've still got the boss beaten with that level of 2 pair. We just need like 2 base card related. Ooh, that could be a good early pivot. Let's check here first. Let's get hanging early, I think. Pick up one of you, and I pick up one of you. And I use my temperance now. And maybe I'll check a standard pack, get a red seal, king or queen. Queen works. It's gold seal, it's not red, I'm not colorblind, I just didn't see a red seal. Queen jack 10 9 8, not likely to win with that. And let's look for the 2 pair if we can find it. Full house if we're lucky. Like on cue too, right? Good, my mic no longer picks up my clicks. It shakes a little bit from my hitting the table, which is unfortunate, but we'll live. I mean, we're playing pairs right now, let's stick with it. And I'll level up 3 of a kind. Raised Fist, Pareidolia, sure. Pareidolia doesn't do a whole lot for us yet, but maybe something will come in that's nice, Canio, you know? Any of that sort of deal. What's this getting me right now? Enough. Just barely. Alright, Pareidolia is probably not actually it. Let's check the Jumbo Arcana first, just in case. Death into a king. And definitely sell the Pareidolia for the re-rolly boy. What have we played the most of? 2 pair, apparently. Well, 2 apparently. Not much to see here. Having 3 discards is very nice, I must say. not being able to get the three of a kinds that I'm looking for is a little more annoying. There's the full house. I was wondering when you were gonna show up. Bloodstone's good. I don't know how good. Bloodstone's also good with photograph. But Troubadour is great with held in hand effects. I guess I don't have any of those though, right? Alright, let's sell Raised Fist for photograph for now. And I want to keep Bloodstone, but I don't know if I really can. Let's just reroll. Trading card, that's a good one to have. Take you, go wheel. Nope. And play against the arm. 2 pair is safe. That's probably what I should do. Or I guess if it gives me a straight, I could make use of that. And especially if it gives me the times mult too, that's good. That would have been a pretty bad hand otherwise, apparently. Really? Here. Give me my $3 and let me out of here. You're gonna need some pair levels. Or at the very least, a high card level. My cat is going off out there right now. Chariot could do something as well. We are eventually going to need to do that. If we are to make this work. Still no high card option. Pair is fine because I'm going Sly Joker right now, but at some point I would like to get high card. That would be nice. Die. 4 of a kind of kings probably wins if I had to guess. But part of me still wants to look for the gold seal king, or queen rather. Can't imagine this isn't winning, right? Yeah. If it wins before you balance them, it's gonna win after. Alright, what you got for me? Justice? High Priestess? There's a high card. Welcome home. I'll take a gold 9. This is not that good, but it's good enough to warrant using a hand on it, I think. It's important to cut your losses, you know what I mean? Just be willing to play what you get. And understanding that, like, you have more hands to play. Alright, money's going pretty well right now. That To the Moon is definitely helping. Yeah, let me take the ice cream over the Sly. There's another high card. Excellent. Guess I do need the trio over here for the moon. Four fingers, no. We really haven't seen anything too crazy yet. The trio is a nice rare, but it's not groundbreaking material by any means. A single pair of jacks. Yeah, that'll do for now. Take my money, you thief. And I still keep my money, my econ, my $25. Might be a little late on Green Joker. Maybe not. Maybe Green Joker can still be useful. Would have to replace something like the trio though, which is a little scary and it doesn't work with photographs, so it's not actually that great here. No, if you give it to me again, I'm still not gonna want it. Alrighty. Looking a little rough right now, having to play against the wall there. We need some better scaling. As ice cream slowly gets worse and worse. Really about hitting that 3x there, and then the ice cream isn't actually as necessary. My glasses are sitting on my face a little weird here. What is up with you guys? You good? You good, bro? He's good. Haven't skipped anything yet, so pass on that. Justice, devil. Let's devil it. Money never hurt anyone. That's a lie. Shoot the moon is not bad. Not being able to play my queens is a little rough. A little bit too rough, I would say. Skip for a negative and then lose to the wall? No, I think I need to get a little bit stronger before I can fight the wall. Two pair of kings over fives is fine. We've got a steal here. But we really need those three of a kinds. Yeah, I like that. I would like it to be a full house. Unfortunately, it can't be, I don't think. I mean, at least I don't really have an easy way to do that. What we got left? Jacks and kings. Let's do something like this, see what we get. Nope. The extra chips might help save us here, though. Yeah. Yep. But we ain't beating no wall with this deck. We need some, like, good flat mult here. Like, even an abstract joker would go pretty hard, and then I can just look for three of kinds. Something like that, anyways. Acrobat might help. Acrobat would probably help a fair bit, actually. Let's go for Acrobat over Ice Cream. Ice Cream's like that constant value. Acrobat's more like that burst at the very end. Hold on, let me check on my cat. What is wrong with you, buddy? What? What do you want? What is it that you want? Do you want to get on my lap? Is that what you want? That's not really a reason for you to be yelling this much, though. Smokey, what do you want? Yeah? Are you getting up here? Do you want out? Are you just being a nuisance? Let me go check his water dish. I think that might be the issue. Well, it wasn't his water. I mean, I replaced it anyways, but... Oh, let's see if we lose. We very well might. I'm gonna play this not because it's good, but because it's better than just playing a throwaway high card. Discard all that. So we can now see what a full house looks like as well. What does a level 3 full house look like? Garbage. Garbaggio. What's my likelihood of actually drawing a 10 or a king? Not super high, but what else am I gonna do? Well, I drew more queens. That was kind of them, at least. Last hand of round, let's see if Acrobat can clutch up. I don't think so, but maybe. Nah. The wall is a tough one for Plasma Deck. The chat room's still good. Seems like it. Looking for a 10 or some more clubs or just really any of that. There it is. That run was never going anywhere anyways. The early ice cream is gonna clutch up hard. Actually, Blue Joker goes even harder. Let's just go with Blue Joker. I can really kind of just play whatever the fuck I want, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure like high card wins, right? Yeah. Square Joker. Square Joker is good like long-term scaling. I don't know if I like it for this particular deck though, because chips become irrelevant later. Once it's to the point where the chips are irrelevant, the deck in general doesn't care about chips anymore. I think I'm still taking the telescope, even if it is tanking my econ to do it. I should do that anyways, because it is quite good. And it also leads into Observatory, which is one of the keys to her KO Naneinf. discarded 4s. That should be easy enough, right? Let me check an Arcana real quick. Maybe there's a little bit of money or something in here. Emperor, you know. Those suck. I mean, they don't suck, but they suck, you know? Alright, we're just discarding looking for 4s. And if I don't find any, I'm gonna be angry. There we go. He also got an extra 50 chips out of it. I feel the need to check these buffoons. Sun. I guess I could try to make Ancient Joker do something here early on. I mean, like, I'm not gonna even bother trying to play to it right now because we're very much on the chips train, but am I discarding 9s? Massive. We'll play this diamond. Look at that 0.5. That really made the difference there. Okay. Clearance sale. And then 2 pair is decent late game scaling on the mult side of things. That could work. Yeah, let's look for 2 pairs from now on. Unfortunately, we're still at the point where we're kind of winning in 1, I think, so we're not gonna get to scale it super hard. Not my base chips and mult, he says, playing high cards over and over again. Should have discarded my aces, because that's just gonna win. Whoopsies! But hey, +2. If we trigger boss blind ability, play only 1 hand type this round. I think this can work as long as as long as you basically trash the hand. Could be a nice bit of money. I don't normally take that kind of Joker because Matador only works with like 1/3 of the bosses, but am I discarding kings? Very well. You must show them to me first, though. Show king. Ancient Joker ain't gonna do much with the pants. The duo works with it, though. Because of the order and all that. Let's start leveling high card while we've got it. Eventually we're not going to want to do either of these 2 things, but until then, they are here to stay. Discarding 8s, very well. I'm going to go ahead and believe that I can draw another pair of something. Ooh. Now I got cat hair on my glasses. Right. 2 pair. The chips are still hard carrying this. They won't be for much longer, though. Pretty much right after this boss, I'm gonna ditch, like, probably all 3 of those, to be honest. Yeah, none of that. World and Justice. I suppose I could take a world and use it at some point. I don't know what I'd use it on, though. I guess every other suit makes sense. Or if I can, like, pull a flush house out of my ass somehow. Money. Here we go. Here's a flush house. I don't think a high card wins anymore. Hello, welcome in. Does my audio sound better today? Or not? Or would you even be able to tell the difference? Let's actually just get the flush house, I think. That's fine. Sort of a waste of our matador, but whatever. Sounds pretty crisp, that's good. I've got the, whoa. There we go. I got a mic stand, what a boom mic or whatever you want to call it. And the adapter part for it came in today, so like literally right before stream. Hello! Buys is me. So I do still need to get the pop filter so that I can actually move it like over in front of me without worrying about popping the mic every time I make a pee noise. So for the time being it stays over here. Matador, Stinky, go away. Red card, it's good. I don't like it, but it's good. Blue seal every time. Wait, if you type it out, then I still don't know how it's pronounced. How do I open plasma? You know, that's actually a good question. Let me look that up real quick. Plasma deck. Balatro. As it doesn't tell me after I've already unlocked it. Win on blue stake, it says. So once you've won once on blue stake. Card sharp's good. I do like card sharp. Card sharp goes pretty hard. Unlocked Satellite Joker. Is Satellite Joker the one that needs a certain amount of money? Hanged Man. Oh, that's the one that needs 400. Damn. That's pretty crazy. Okay. This might literally just kill me on the spot, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna try it anyways. Just hard pivot over to Molt right now. Because we saw a bunch of times Molt all at once. And trading card. Alright. Hang you two. Discard you. And now we look for two pairs, preferably ones that do not use my blue seal, if I can help it. That works. That works just fine. My two pair sucks. But what does it look like after all the Molt? Obviously it still sucks because I didn't use card sharp. There we go. Alright. This one will win though. This one should win and it should be pretty decent too. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we pivoted successfully. Now it's just a matter of leveling up some of these hands. 400 bucks is hard to get. How does this deck work? Essentially, it tallies up all your chips and it tallies up all your Molt normally, so it does all the same scoring, and then right at the end, before it actually gives you the points, it like adds them instead of multiplying them, and then cuts it in half and multiplies those. So it balances it, right? Like if you have 1,000 chips and one Molt, rather than just going 1,000 times 1, you get 1,000 points, it goes, alright, that's 1,001, you cut that in half, so you get 500 times 500, which is, what, 25,000 or something like that? 250,000? So it's very powerful. The downside is that all of your blinds are doubled. So everything is twice as difficult to win. Chariot. Easy choice there. Wheel me. Ooh, there's the polychrome we're looking for. Let's go. It is fairly complicated when you say it out loud, but when you play it, it's fairly intuitive how it works. That's a good hand, right? Yeah. I probably should have just played the 2 pair so that I could get the card sharp value, though. Silly me. Doesn't seem like it mattered. Let's go ahead and dig for that 5. Okay, we didn't find it. But you can see, like, essentially you want to go all in on chips or all in on malt and nowhere in between, because you get more value out of the balance if you have all of one or all of the other. And there's some math in there to prove it, but I'm not going to go through all that right now. This is a run where we have telescope already, right? Yeah. Let's level up our high cards still, though. At the end of the day, we're still kind of looking for the Baron Mime. This is a good build that is likely to win long term, but that's not... Who likes winning long term, right? Like, I want to win infinitely. Honestly, no idea what those are, but we know it is kings and aces in some capacity. This might be 3 aces, unfortunately, but we can't really know unless I want to play the blasts. So it essentially it works out what your points or it works out what your chips and malt are gonna be by scoring normally, and then it sort of like if you have way more chips than you have malt, it kind of goes like that. And if you have way more malt than you have chips, it goes like that, and then it multiplies. And it also makes a very satisfying little ding sound when it happens. Sorta, yeah. Hermit. There we go. We got our seed money. We are cooking. The serpent is hopefully an easy boss. I'm just killing all my low cards right now. We actually got our 2 pair. Let's go ahead and play that while we've got it here. And let's go digging for another. There we go. I didn't need to do that, I just like having them in ascending order. Cash out, Chariot. Go ahead and open the standard pack, see if there's any very fun cards in here. I mean, that's fun enough, I suppose. Nothing wrong with a gold sticker, gold seal, whatever. I think I should probably take the purple here. And go next. Look for those. It's What's our deck look like nowadays? Okay, we're killing the bottom ranks pretty well. Chariot a king. Play our 2-pair. We know that this doesn't win right now, so no problem. Discard those and that. I do still kind of want to find my 5 if I can. So let's see if we can get it here. Nope. Alright, just play the 2-pair, throw in the stone card. It doesn't do... See, there comes a time when chips are pretty much worthless on this deck. Because chips don't have mult scaling, so it's hard to make it work late game. Is there a joker I found hard to unlock? For the longest time, I didn't have the 2x on a flush joker, because you have to go a whole run without playing a flush, and I would play games where I didn't play, like, a flush deck. It's not as though I only ever played flushes, but usually in the early game, I throw a flush or 2 out just because they're kind of easier to get your hands on. And so I went in there and looked at, like, what do I not have unlocked? And I'm like, oh shit, I've never done a run where I just didn't play a flush. That was probably the most annoying one. There was also one that was, like, something to do with stone cards, and I don't remember what it was. But it was a little bit annoying as well. I could see getting rid of seeing double here for Steel Joker. I'm gonna have more steals in the future, and losing that much mult and no longer have to worry about clubs is quite nice. Let's drop the Justice finally for the double. And that'll do for now. The Serpent. There we go. Alright, do I want to turn any of these cards into hearts? I suppose so. I don't really see why not. Maybe some diamonds. We've got 3 here. Boom, boom, boom. Baba booey. Turn this king into a devil. And play this set of 5. I realize I didn't need to play the 5th, but whatever. Okay, we did not draw our seal, our blue seal. Solid. Okay, this is game-winning points right here. I mean, not quite, we need 200k, but I think we might be able to do that. In the long term, I might consider that flush house stuff, but yeah. Kings. I do like Troubadour, I just don't like it right now. Here we go. Let's keep our 5s for now. Let's go for the 6 kill. And I'm gonna go hunting for... I think it would be best to hunt for queens to turn into kings. And also we have that one other discard. So let's hunt for queens. Did not find 2 queens, but I found 1 and I can make an extra 5. And that'll be a decent 2-pair. Actually, I guess I don't need to play a 2-pair. I could just play a high card. I don't actually know if this will be enough, but we'll see. It is. Cool. Got an extra $3. And I got the level high card. Hang the man. Yeah, none of that. None of that. Onyx agate, no. I just got rid of some of my clubs. And that was that the goat or the mouth? The goat. That's fine. No problem there. We'll be fine. Two pair. At what point is this just gonna start winning? Because it's getting pretty close. Not really what I wanted. Let's just ditch this whole thing. There's a pair at least. Still no blue seal or purple seal. A little unfortunate. Not enough to stop me though. Not just yet. Alright, let's start killing the rest of these low cards. The 5s can start going. Minus the very important one, of course. Negative scary face? I mean, it's fine. It's good. Not gonna do a whole lot for me, but it's not nothing. Trading card, let's kill another 6. Of course, as soon as I draw the purple seal, it's on the boss where purple seal suit is debuffed. Let's go ahead and play that. 2 pair is fine. Look for the... Ugh, that one's debuffed as well because it's a fucking wild card. Rough. Wow. Screw you too, Goad. Screw you too. I will be winning. And moving on. Okay. Queen, and sure, a 10 as well. Starlight anti-7 boss here. The Ox, okay, well, I'll try my best not to play 2 pairs then. Play full house instead if I can. Kill the 5. Okay, kings over queens will do for now. Do I want to use Justice? Justice doesn't... I mean, it's not that good with what we're doing here. I could probably just sell this. Photograph, eh? No, that's got the same issue Justice does. Let's level Flush House and pick up this World, and then maybe check a Jumbo Standard. There's a king. I mean, it's glass. I just said I didn't really want that, but we'll deal. We'll deal. And they got rid of my last 2. Alright, what are we getting rid of? Clubs and diamonds. And I suppose I'm okay with getting rid of other stuff too, but for now. Right on. Alright, let's look for the same thing we always do. We didn't find it, so whatever. Death. Okay, that's definitely what we're gonna be duplicating here. We're gonna be duplicating death. Let's make an extra blue seal so we get them a little bit more often. And then I'm gonna look for more kings. Not that I expect to actually find bear in this run, but if we do, that would be cool. That would be pretty nifty. What's good? How goes it? Alright, don't play. Just don't play the 2-pair. Play the full house. Don't play the 2-pair. We don't want to lose all our money. I would like it if I could find a full house so that I don't have to use my death, but does not seem like that's in the cards, so let's just go ahead and make the full house now, rather than throwing discards at it until it works. What is Naneinf? There is an upper limit to the score you can get in this game. It is difficult to get there, and currently this run is not doing it, but there's somewhere up there, there's a limit where it just kind of breaks the game. And we're trying to get there, because it is possible. People have done it. And I would like to be among those people. There's I don't know exactly what the number is. It's somewhere in the E300s or something like that. Like, I'll say this, my high score is this, and this is not even close. This is not anywhere near close. So, we're just, we're seeing if we can get some crazy good runs. This one is good, it's not crazy good. As you can see. This is in scientific notation, so this is like times 10 raised to the 36th power. Yeah, that's basically, yeah. Yeah, extra zeros is actually a pretty good way to look at it. Driver's license, I almost have that. I should probably just replace Card Sharp with that. 100% take the death. I could see getting 2 more enhanced cards, it's not too hard. Let me just throw that in there. Pretty good. Black Hole is very nice. Blue Stake on a red deck, and one on a lot of regular. I have 12 wins, I think. That's pretty good. Blue Stake is a pretty big step up in terms of difficulty, so it's good to be able to beat that particular one. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to play without driver's license for this one, I think. Unless I can get something good off my purple seal, possibly. Ah, there it is. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we can get off our purple seal. Judgment. Yeah, that won't do it. Get out of here. 2 pairs are best right now. Not by a lot, though. Let's just go ahead and play the 2 pair. Purple Stake is a little bit evil. Would you like me to tell you what they do, or would you like to discover on your own what they do? Okay. I shall leave you to that discovery then. They're fun though. They aren't just get more score. I'll tell you that much. So you're just trying to go through red deck right now? Alright, I need one more driver's license value. Here we go, this one's enhanced. That'll do the trick, and I don't want any of those. I don't know that I play consistent enough full houses to warrant taking trio over duo. Or trio over steel. I think we just stick with what we've got for now. Keep leveling high card in case we get what we need. Just no stakes on other decks. Yeah, it's I think it's probably, to get better at the game, I think the best way to go about it is just going through white stakes on all the decks and then going through green stakes on all the decks. It gives you time to learn more about the jokers and such without spiking the difficulty really hard. Another sun. Do we have some diamonds or clubs in here I could toss? Yeah, here we go. Do that. Boom. Let's go ahead and play a 5 of a kind, because that sounds funny. Ah, one of those streams again, I see. Oh, you had a AAA, the blue one, right? With the kings giving like 2x. Absolutely. My girlfriend told me if I kept playing Balatro, she'd leave me, I guess. What deck should I run on my next gold stake attempt? Excellent question. Well, if she's gonna leave you anyways, I would say Ghost deck, because that's my favorite. Alright, let's go high card and 2 pair. Makes the most sense. I am wearing pants after all. Thank you, spare trousers. You know, it's really hard to win a Naneinf run with no Baron and no Mime. They're really, like, those are like the core of the build, so, Ghost deck is spectral cards appear in the shop, and, also, I forgot to do my tech. Fuck me. Ghost deck is spectral cards appear in the shop and you start with a hex. Alright, let's kill you. Alright, which of these do we think is 2 pair? I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. I'm gonna guess it's that one. Full house. Oh, it actually was. Let's go. Hello, welcome in. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can find an extra king. We did. We can keep our $3 and play our full house to win. Yes, that is actually the, that's the tech I was gonna try to do, and then I looked away over here, and I just totally forgot to look back over. Yep. Oh, my glass broke, so my driver's license wasn't proc, and I was like, why am I not just winning this right now? Because the damn glass joker. Or glass card. I think I can do it in 2x speed. I can't do it in 4x. I'm not fast enough. My APM isn't high enough. There's Dusk. Dusk would be good once we get our... No, Dusk is not good. Dusk is the wrong one. It's just Mime that I care about. Alright, kill another 8. This trading card goes really hard. Hey, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's go 8 of clubs into king. And what's our 4 of a kind look like? Garbage. Okay, let's not do that then. And before I play anything else, let's go ahead and Lovers a card as well. That way we get our drive, you know. We accidentally fell back below the age limit. Won a blue deck run, but it didn't count, I guess. So I have to do white stake again. Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Okay, let's play all this. That's probably fun. Ah, stop breaking, man. I need those. It's how I convince people that I'm old enough to drive. Temperance. Full house. Planet. Y. Also, I don't suppose I could get one of these enhancements of which you speak. One more reroll. Fuck you. Okay. I see how it is. We're gonna play first. And then we're gonna discard. I want to see if I can get a card that's not a 9. Didn't like reset to white stake, I just haven't beaten it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I see. It's a translation error almost. Yeah, it's 16 in the US. Okay, that should be fine enough to win, yes. Yes, good. I get another chance at my license. Technically, you can get your permit at 15 in the US, I think. Depends on the state. But the permit is basically just always drive with an adult in the car or something like that. I don't even remember, it's been so long. The balance deck is honestly, like, if you haven't gotten used to how it works, it is probably one of the hardest decks. Next to maybe Black Deck. Oh my god, okay. Give me an enhanced card. Thank you. It's a Red Seal Queen, too. That's actually decent. We're kind of running out of time to win this run at this point, but... do I really kill an 8 here? Maybe I do. Get out of here. Must play 5 cards. There you go, 5. It is a hard deck because, okay, so there's 2 different games of Balatro, in my opinion. There is winning, getting to ante-8 and winning, and then there is how far into infinite you can go. And those 2 are, like, the skill sets are really very different. The jokers that are good are very different. Winning, Plasma Deck is hard. Plasma Deck is hard to just win with because of how you have to pivot from chips to malt as the game goes on. And if you hit that pivot timing wrong, you're just gonna lose. Or you have to get super lucky with your chips and just have tons of chips. But for Infinite, Plasma Deck's the best in the game, and it's not even a contest. It's not even close how much better Plasma Deck is than the other decks for Infinites. Because of how the balancing works. Normally, if you're going deep into Infinite with a deck, what you're gonna see is late game, you just get rid of all of your chip cards, right? And you're just playing tons of times mult, various forms of, 2x retrigger, 2x retrigger, 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 steal cards in your hand, mult, 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 and your final score looks something like 1,000 times 300 billion, right? And when you balance them, that becomes way bigger. Oh wow. Like 3,000 points off. That's crazy. Here, hold one of those. Do it. Alright, let's see if we can get that strength on the queen. Nope. Very well, strength on the jacks. Now we have more queens. And $20. Surely we'll find Baron, right? Like, it wouldn't go the entire game without giving us a Baron. He says, fully aware that Baron is a rare card, and it would absolutely go an entire game without giving it to you. I wonder if I should just do a seeded run. Might be a little bit easier getting through this early stage where it's just like, maybe we find it, maybe we don't, 700 times 3 million. Yep, exactly. And to do the math on that, hold on, let me whip out my calculator here. Oh yeah, ChatGPT could probably do that as well. 700 times 3 million. That's 2.1 billion versus, I don't know, 1.5 million. 1.5 million. 700, 350. Something like that. Squared. Which is 2 trillion. So the difference between 2 billion and 2 trillion, it's 3 orders of magnitude difference. Kids these days are too reliant on the AI chatbot. Back in my day, we used a calculator. How the fuck am I back below 16 on the driver's license? Oh, because I hung one of my lucky cards. Herp derp. Low battery on the headset too. It's beeping in my ears. I don't know, plug it in. Jeez. King, king, queen, queen. Let's go ahead and glass one of these. Well, I'm trying to break the game, so... Alright, this is our last stop, honestly. Like, I very well might, phone it in here and start a new run if we don't see, like, Baron plus Blueprint soon. You know, I had a run somewhat recently. I forget which stream it was, but there was a run I had where I got a negative Baron and a negative Mime in, like, the first 2 antes or something like that. Maybe I should go recreate that. Because that was just absolutely sick. But it didn't have a Perkeo, so... Perhaps I should go hunting for a Perkeo run. Sorry, trading card, you're just gonna have to sit there jiggling because I have no discards to make you work. Baron is one of the keys to going Naneinf. Bro, stop! I need those, man. Stop breaking my fucking glass cards on the first play. I might recommend looking into transforming your cards a little bit more. It's not always the play, but it can certainly make some runs much easier for you. Especially straights. Straights are hard to make work, unless you have a little bit of deck fixing. Well, there's an achievement for that. Unlock a new Joker for it. Flushes are probably one of the easiest hands to do. A tip for flushes that I would recommend to make sure you keep it consistent, especially if you don't tend to change card suits. When you encounter a boss, you will not encounter them again for the rest of the run, unless you go all the way to like ante 32 and it runs out of bosses to give you. Then it'll start repeating them. But you can, if you see an early heart boss or spade boss or whatever, you can start converting to that suit after you've beaten that boss, and you don't have to worry about it being debuffed. So that can be an easy way to make your runs more consistent and not worry as much about getting countered. I've been considering, since I want to make some more long form content on YouTube, since I haven't been putting out any videos, it kind of makes it hard for the YouTube side of things to gain traction. I've been thinking about putting out some tutorial videos, especially now that I have this mic that I can kind of put close to my face and actually have quality audio. Alright, so this run is clearly not going anywhere. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna lose right here, actually. 14 million's a little bit much. A little bit much for me, I think. Also, driver's license is down to 14. This is not happening. I do have a YouTube. It should be under same name. I simulcast, simulstream, whatever you want to call it, to both sides. In fact, I think there's been 1 or 2 chatters so far over on the YouTube side of things, looks like at least. So far today. But I should start making some actual videos for the channel. Ah, there you go. Right, 300,000 is not going to get me anywhere. Well, let's walk it in, boys. We don't even have enough cards. And for my last trick, I discard my queen and lose. Because I ran out of cards. Alright. New run. But allow me a moment here to go take a peek at some of my past VODs and see if I can find my Baron Mime run. Because if I can, I might be able to, Which one was it? It was probably this one that had a lot of views, right? The crazy runs tend to get the most views. Oh, no, this was my AAA run. Okay. Which one was it? Where are you? Here you are. This is the one. Alright, how did I do this? And what was my seed? Good lord, this run took fucking forever. Okay, there's the seed. I haven't played a seeded run ever, actually, so let's see how this goes. I actually don't even know if it'll work because I'm on a different difficulty and deck. But we'll see what we can do. You need to play it out basically in exactly the same order as well. So let me see if I can do that. We'll find out real quick. That's a 3 of a kind. That probably wins. But maybe that's not enough chips. That's a full house. That definitely wins, because I know that's enough chips. Doo. Wasn't paying attention, had the boss thing that made it so only one. Oh no. That is an insidious killer right there. Alright. I'll be able to tell you real quick whether this works. Okay. Maybe it does. Alright, I'm gonna be following my instructions, like, all the way again. I'm gonna be doing exactly the same things that I was doing. Which means I might not be able to read chat as much. Here, let me actually make this window smaller so that I can still read chat, because I don't want to not be able to read chat while I do this. That would be silly. Alright, so I skip. Oh, yeah, I see why. But I actually don't know if I need to skip. So let's go ahead and take the hanging chad for now. We go next. We play against the big blind. We probably win. Okay. The plant is the worst. The plant is the worst thing ever. Okay. We make it through this just fine. A little bit of extra money. Okay, so this run looks like it still is exactly the same. That's good. So I buy that. I go next. I play against the club. Hello! I'm trying my hand at a seeded run for the first time because I got a really good seed a couple weeks back and I want to see if I can replicate the success because that run had a hell of a lot of potential and it kind of got screwed up a little bit halfway through. So I am cheating off my own homework here and watching my old stream. Okay, I just skipped. Cool. Let's go ahead and look for clubs. No, my +1 mult. No. Whatever. There we go. That'll win. Bro's cheating! Bro, I already won. Chill out. You can't cheat. It's a video game. Take this seriously. Is it cheating if you cheat off your own homework? Did I just do nothing in that shop? What the hell is wrong with me? Apparently I play like a psychopath. That's a straight. Also, first attempt on blue deck, I lost on anti-8 boss. That is the worst, potentially, thing I've ever heard. Losing on anti-8 boss is like, why did I even bother? Alright, I'm only gonna be following my stream here until I get the 2 that I'm looking for. Okay. Well, I do nothing again. The flint is gonna fuck me up something fierce here. What are you at? +3? Whatever. It barely even matters. This is a good one. Well, that's good. It's always good to bounce back. Black steak is actually, I think black is my favorite steak. Like, in terms of, like, what it adds. Eternals add a lot of, like, interesting strategy to the game. Ah, there you are. And then I assume I opened a pack right after. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. And next. Your favorite voucher is blank? And I assume you've seen what it turns into, yes? Or maybe not. Easy. All right, here we go. And here we go. Cool, I don't need this stream anymore. Get out of here. And you pop up so now I can read the chat. What does the blank voucher do? The blank voucher does nothing. It says it right there. It does nothing. Just kidding. The second voucher is the one that matters. You know, maybe I should have actually played this on Black Steak. I think I should have played this on Black Steak. I might need to restart this real quick and speedrun through the first bit. Because Black Steak is going to matter because I want these to be eternal. Let me actually do that. It's gonna sound silly, but I should be able to do it much faster the second time through anyways. Right, play on the first one that makes Jokers eternal. Zip zoop through this. Just make sure to not accidentally misclick on anything. No, my money. I was just getting used to having that. Oh, these are different? Are these different? Oh, I didn't play fucking seated. They're... That didn't work. Go figure. Holy shit. How did this guy win? How does this guy win any games of Balatro? Bro can't even paste seeds right. Wait, what emote do I look like? Hold on, let me pull this up. Pew pew pew. Damn, that's actually not too far off, I suppose. Alright, where was I? Opening buffoon packs. Picking shit, but not those. Because they're eternal and I don't want them. Playing a 2-pair and hoping that's good enough, even though it's probably not. 625 is not good enough, go figure. Play these two instead. Right on. Still probably take the green joker here. Go next. Play the club. Yeah, driver's license is one that you can kind of only take when it's presented to you. You know what I mean? Like you don't take it. Excuse me. You don't take it before you have 16 enhanced cards. You take it when you get 16 enhanced cards and then you see it. Alright, let's leave the queen. Let's look for jack or 7. That's a jack and a 7. Nice. Good enough for me. Alright, I skipped here. The only problem is actually winning. On Plasma Deck in this situation. Because Plasma Deck is very punishing if you don't have good cards. I will discard for a diamond flush. I will discard for a diamond flush. There's my diamond flush. Actually, that's a diamond straight flush. Is Cavendish guaranteed to appear after Gros Michel is gone? It's not guaranteed to appear. It can appear in the shop once Gros Michel is extinct. It is common. Cavendish is common, so it's more likely to appear than some other jokers. I think I take the strength here. Alright, let's fight this guy. 5, 4, 3, 2, ace. We saw that this isn't really good enough, but it is decent. And then I think I would like to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna save this strength for the flint so that maybe I can play like 4 of a kind or something and win easily. Alright, now we're actually in this. Yeah, let's go next. I think we can win this with just what we've got right now, as long as we get a decent setup. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. That's an excellent start. And there's my 4 of a kind. So after Michel dies, I can just hunt it out with rerolls, in theory. Sometimes it doesn't play nice, but what can you do? Alright. Give me my negative mime. And whatever's in here. Yes, you. Wily. Polychrome Wily Joker. That goes very hard with this particular deck. Just find a 3 of a kind and win. Easy. Clap. Alright, we've got our negative Baron Mime. It literally doesn't get any better than that. Let me get some money from high cards as well, I guess. Since I know I can win with any 3 of a kind right now. We just find a 3 of a kind and then we play high cards. At least to the best of our abilities. Let's play like this, I guess. Maybe even just discard this. Looking for... Okay, there's our 3 of a kind, so now we just do this. We just play high cards over and over again to get to-do list value. Saw some jokers from you that I don't even have unlocked. Well, I do have pretty much everything done at this point. Just a few days ago, I finished Completionist Plus. Does challenges unlock anything, or they're... I mean, there's the... There's like a Steam achievement for it, but otherwise, no, they're just for fun. I don't believe they unlock anything anyways. Play these 4, get some more money. How good do you think Swashbuckler Egg and Gift Card can be? It's actually can be decent. That is a run that you can win with. You might want to make sure you have something other than just that, but... So when you beat a challenge, it unlocks one more. So you always have 5 challenges available that you haven't beaten. So you can beat any of those first 5 and number 6 will unlock, and then you beat any of those 5 that you now have, that could be number 6 or number 2 or whichever, and number 7 will unlock after that, and so on and so forth. Ice cream. And shoot the moon. Put our malt down here and our chips over here. Like this, that works. What do you want me to do? Straight flush, man. What do you think I'm made of? Playing straight flushes. Which is the worst one? The last one. And it's not even close. Jokerless. No jokers allowed. It was an interesting challenge. I didn't dislike it, but it's not for everyone, that's for sure. Let's make a tower. And then let us do world, I suppose. One of each on spades. And I actually think I want the Sly Joker over probably Green Joker. I like being able to use my discards, to be honest. 4 of a kind, probably not happening, but I'll give it a crack. 9s? Okay. What about negative jokers? Sorry? No, they just don't actually spawn in at all. There are no jokers, they are not in the shops or anything, which kind of makes it like a little bit easier, because now your shop is only gonna be tarots and planets, but... still rough. Hanging Chad, eh? Nah. I need high card value. Or something. Word. Do it. Make something good. If it's bad, I'll beat you up. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna be good enough, but to-do list is offering me a cash reward. So I'm gonna take it. Alright, let's play that combination there. Should be fine. Pretty good, pretty good. And then this full house for the win. High cards again, eh? I can do that. Say less. The banana returns. Let's go for the banana. Let's go for the banana over the ice cream, I suppose. And Justice, Sun, Hierophant. I guess I Devil here. Devil the King. And Celestial should hopefully have a high card in it, if we're lucky. Haven't picked up a voucher yet, huh? Arm. Alright, so trying to play things other than pair and high card. Well, with that in mind, let's look for 3 of a kind 9s. Or 2 pair 10s and 9s could go well as well. Nah, we can look for 3 of a kind. I believe in the heart of the cards. I should not have believed in the heart of the cards, it didn't work. The heart of the cards has failed me. Might still be good enough, we'll see. It's a hell of a lot of mult. No, not even close to good enough. 3 of a kind queens is... 3 of a kind queens is alright, actually. Because I'm getting the Wily Joker value. 100 chips. Alright, let's kill the high card level first. Whatever. Give me my money. There we go. What's better than 3 of a kind queens? 4 of a kind queens. Let's actually keep one of them so that we can get the shoot the moon. There we go. A little bit rough. We need some more like X mult. We need some more kings, something like that. A steel card, any of that really. Alright, the Hermit's an easy choice. And then I think I'm going to do a couple of hanged men into a jack. And I'm definitely going to take the voucher. Played face cards give $2. I don't know about that. Level up full house. Let's take a magician, and I guess we just go next here. Swashbuckler's a little better than banana. Swashbuckler's a little better than this money too. As much as I would like that money, we're clearly not winning by a whole lot, so let's make sure we actually survive. Because this deck is harder to win on. Okay, there's all my 9s. Wonder if I could get a 5th one. Let's discard, check real quick. No? Okay. Not gonna try any harder than that right now. Let's just play them in the 2. Pretty solid score. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. We will be getting rid of Shoot the Moon as soon as we start getting more kings, because obviously Baron's going to be better long term. Let's level up 2 pair. Cheaps. And buy a tower. Okay, this is 2 pair. That's not really what I want, though. Let's go ahead and play a 1 pair for now. It's an okay score. But okay is good enough for us right now. I would like to find my full house, and it's kind of annoying that I'm not. There we go. Now the question is, do I want the full house or do I just want the 3 of a kind? And I think I actually want the 3 of a kind with a stone card. That would be the actual best hand here. I think I can organize these actually. I don't think I need to put the king first. I think I can move it down to the end there. Ah, there's the Eternal Bloodstone. I remember you. I remember you. I'm not going to take you. 'Tis a trap. Let's tower that 3. Check the jumbo standard for maybe a king, maybe a blue seal. It's a shame I didn't find either. I do want to re-roll a little bit. Oh, Bloodstone, but not... Okay, hold on. Maybe I do want that. Over maybe Swashbuckler here. That seems pretty good. It's a trap! Gotta play 5 cards. Gotta play 5 cards. 5 cards are required to play. You must play 5 of them. Judgment. Don't know how I feel about Judgment, to be honest. Don't think I like it at all. Okay, we got our... that. We put the queen here, the king there. Maybe we get a little bit lucky with the triggers. That is the opposite of lucky with the triggers. That was incredibly unlucky with the triggers. Twos can go. Jacks can stay. Yeah, this is probably the best hand here. Rough. Alright, this is probably just going to end this run, unfortunately. Not being able to find any of what we were looking for there is pretty much a death sentence. Unless we get lucky on like a proc or something. Like on the spot, dead. Yeah. No chance. 0 chance. That's unfortunate. We had what we wanted, but I would have to check this deck out some other way, because, yeah. Fuck you, dude. This actually would have beaten the normal Psychic. It's because we're on Plasma deck that loses. Which is interesting. Alright, let's finish this off with, I think I'm gonna play on Plasma deck again, but I'm gonna play still on Black Stake too. Let's play on Black Stake. I think I'm fine with that. The Eternals really make it easy to, like, duplicate certain cards. With, like, Ankh, you know? Though I don't love it when they give me only Eternals. That's not as cool. Eternal baseball card is nifty. I'm gonna go Bloodstone, though. Bloodstone. And just look for hearts, really. Or, honestly, what I should be looking for is full houses. There we go. 4 of a kind, even. That's rough. This is cool, though. I don't love that it is Eternal, but I will take it. All the hearts are debuffed. Well, this is perfect to get out of the way now. Nothing is better than running into this boss blind, like, immediately. And it's like, oh, well, hearts are fine now. I can't possibly be countered anymore. So, heart flush as it is, 100%. Honestly, just go next. Let's save up some money. And, that's a straight, sure. I don't even know if that wins, but it's a good one. Chat is so dead. It does happen from time to time. You are here on a Monday afternoon with a small streamer. It is gonna happen. You should have seen what it used to be like. And it's not entirely dead. You're here. You're chatting. Hey, there he is. Gotta bump those numbers up. Grim, Aura, Deja Vu. Deja Vu makes the most sense for sure. Deja Vu. Eurobeat intensifies. Suit. These guys can go. These guys can go. You know, maybe I should actually be paying attention. That's almost certainly a heart. I can't tell whether this is or not. It was, but... Alright, there's certainly a fucking straight in here somewhere at least. Does this have all 4 suits as well? It does. Okay, this should be alright then. Or at least not that bad. I lied. I need chips. I need chips! Where are my chips? Because hearts aren't doing it. I mean, they gave me enough here that they will kind of do it, but... Bro's been stalking me. Right, we need flush levels, and that's about it. Flush levels will win it. Oh, look, flush levels. Nice. Flush levels will win us this game currently. Flush levels and more cards to actually get hearts on. Nothing personnel, kid. That meme's as old as the internet at this point. Right, what's the difference in score here? A trillion? No, not really, but it's decent. Aha, we got a second flush. What is the best game speed in your opinion? That's what I'm playing here. I think 2x is a good middle ground where you can still kind of tell what the fuck's going on, but it doesn't feel too slow. I know people would disagree with that. I get chats pretty much every other day that are like, hey, why you playing on 2x instead of 4x? To which I say, fuck you. I don't say that, that's rude. But I say I'm gonna keep playing on this speed because I like this speed. Okay, I do actually need to reroll a little bit more. Let's take the Empress, that'll probably do enough. That base mult should get us there. Do it, bam, bam, Empress. Like this. There we go. Nice. What? Yeah, sorry. I forget. The day after Easter? You can't swear. Thought police is gonna come pick me up. Ah, there's my flush level. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, we are now cooking. What are we cooking? Remains to be seen. But it's probably gonna taste alright. Alright, surely they wouldn't discard the 3, right? Like, that would be just, it would be incredibly rude if they did. Yeah, yeah, +3. Alright, death is a pretty easy choice here. Make another heart. And go next. Ace, ace, queen, queen, 10. One red seal means it's definitely enough. I'll take a hallucination. It's a guaranteed tarot because of oops all 6s. And a black hole apparently too. Nice. Unfortunately doesn't work with Constellation, but it would be cool if it had. Why is it always the arm? Every time I'm like, man, this run's going well, the arm is like, would you like to lose some of your score? Well, no, but I suppose you're not giving me a choice, are you? Well, that wasn't good enough. I demand a recount. Apparently, I need to get some more score in here. Basically. The sun is great, thank you, actually. As for these, though, I don't know about all this. I guess I'll take some chips, but I'm probably not going to be playing any 3 of a kinds. I'll take those chips, though. Sell this, let's open up a Celestial. And see if we can get ourselves another flush level. And some constellation scaling. Alright. Well, it's time to bite the bullet. Lose a couple of flush levels. Because we're not winning if I'm not playing flushes. Alright, and I got a second one. So, just hit it. Just hit me with it, whatever. Just get out of my face. Go away. What's our next requirement? 40k? Yikes. Alright, I don't like losing my money here, but we need to do this. That was the sound of me hitting him with his own arm. Bonk. I feel like it would probably have a slightly meatier noise than that. Concerningly low score. Splat. Thud, perhaps. Look at all them points. I was about to say, man, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if I'm left with enough hearts in my deck to play another 2 flushes and completely out of all other suits. Hooray, we survive. Smiley face might actually be good enough to keep us alive. Hanging Chad most certainly is, though. A winning blue deck. What? What do you mean, nope? I have oops all 6s. What do you mean, nope? Alright, this Hanging Chad is enough to make sure we win. There we go. We are so back. We're back. This 10 molt is worthless, but I guess I'll put it down here just in case. And I'll take a high card level. Which deck did you win on? Ooh, death. Ooh, wait, the wall. Wait, ooh. The wall is rough. I do like an extra queen, though. Hold up. Oh, fuck me. Whoops. You saw nothing. Smoke bomb. Bro, you'd think that after chanting left into right for 70 years, I would remember that. You saw nothing. We're playing meme runs, I don't think I fucking care. There we go. Okay, we're good. Do I want blank? It's a little rough to actually use it and get the other half. But I should probably try to get some econ under my belt here. Ooh, that looks like an excellent way to do so. Thank you. Alright, so this is an okay score, right? This is not like groundbreaking work, but I think it still wins. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Redeem blank. Play the boss. We're looking for red seals. And we're looking for malts. Because we're just trying to make the best hand we can. Alright, well. It's not a crazy good hand, but it is probably gonna, like... I mean, it'll get us like 120k, right? Maybe 115. Oh, never mind. 151. I lied. I'm a liar. Why would you ever listen to a streamer that lies? Troubadour, eh? I don't think that's what I need here. I certainly don't need any of this crap. There we go. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Nice. Jupiter level. Alright, alright, we're back. We are super duper back now. High Priestess, what you got? I'm gonna use them either way because I have Constellation. Three into a Jack. And a Strength, and another Celestial that has more or less paid for itself with this Devil. Any flush house options here? Doesn't look like we quite have a flush house available to us. Let's discard like all of these. See what we get. We do have a flush house now. Excellent. Let me go ahead and unlock that. The Devil on the 6. Boom, 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 boom. The base malt should make it enough to win still, even though we aren't playing our red seals. I really do need to find a replacement for hallucination, though. It's good. It's kind of working. It's given us decent stuff so far. Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Alright, here we are at the window. And after that we will be going to the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could play the flush house, but I don't feel like it. I'd like to save the glass queen if I can. I don't think an Eternal Space Joker is really the angle here. Hang low, sun high. I think flushes are now pretty likely, given what our deck looks like. What am I gonna take right about now? I'd take a Sock and Buskin for sure. I would take a Dusk. I might take the Idol. It might be a little early for that, but I might still consider it. We do have basically a free slot here in Hallucination. We have a negative skip. I'm probably gonna go for that. Right, 9, Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack. Certainly this is a winner. $1,000,000 points. What you got? Chariot, okay. And I could Chariot and Fool at the same time, or I could Chariot into money. Should I be purchasing every planet to level up Constellation? Sorta. Not exactly. Eventually we will be selling Constellation, so as long as I'm ahead of the curve, that's all I need to be for Constellation. Not great. Skip for the negative, play against the Amber Acorn. The order of these jokers does not matter at all, so I'm just gonna let it go. Put the glass on here, but don't play it, because if today's stream has taught me anything, it's that glass will always break on the first play. I would like to keep it. Ah, here we go. Antimatter. Free Joker slot, and also half Joker, which is never getting used, but it's free, so I'm taking it. Temperance for the free money. Chariot. I will take the... Wait, what do we got here? Judgment. Don't really care. I will take the... Ooh, it's a tough choice. Suppose I'll take the 8 and try to gold that if I see it as an option. Right, these are all super forgettable up at this end. Those are not awe-inspiring by any means. Alright, let's discard a few more, since I believe in my ability to draw more. There we go, let's actually devil the queen. I would like lots of dollarinos, if at all possible. Nice. By the Fool, don't use it yet, because I don't want to use it on the Devil. I do kind of like the idea of using it on Hermit, though. Bro, with the holographic. It's not good. Stop. Emperor here, or just High Priestess, maybe? Let's see what Emperor gives. Lovers in World. Worthless. Lovers is, like, 1/3 of a sun. Not enough skips for me to care about throwback. Do I have seeding, or do I just have a lot of money? Looks like it's the latter. Alright, you gotta go. Fool and Death are too good together. I would kind of like the strength too, but we'll live. Alright, I'm going to Death a 4 into a Queen. And then I'm going to Death an 8 into also a Queen. And then I'm going to play this combination. Is this actually winning? I don't think this wins. Maybe I do need to play the Queen Glass and immediately have it break. Because that is just how it goes. That's what we do here. Oh, it lived. Let's go. Brainstorm, okay. You have my attention. The streamer is excited about the potential for the run. You can just go on the end though. You guys go down there. I don't need you guys here. $26 is too good. I'll keep the Hierophant even though it doesn't really do a whole lot now. Okay, now I'm not gonna keep the Hierophant. Now I'm gonna get the High Priestess. Leveling up Flush. Maybe I should have taken that Hiker. No, chips don't matter. Chips don't matter. Don't overcommit. Zero discards. Whatever. This is now absolutely going to not even be close. It's not gonna be close. It's good enough to win even before we balance. Yeah, that's good for 2 more antes. Now we're just looking for Blueprint, maybe an Invisible Joker if we're feeling risky. And if possible, maybe starting to move some of these towards like one particular rank as well in case we run into the idol. Let's see if we can find a second card to hang. There we go. Alright, looking good. Looking good. What is our flush versus our flush house? Our flush house is still a little better. So let's go ahead and play it. Put all of our mult over on the left side and just win. Acrobat, eh? 3x isn't enough for me to consider selling Hallucination. It actually gives me a lot of value as it stands right now. Let's Chariot you. And then let's actually do I think I prefer the Death. Yes, these are not hearts, but I will turn them into hearts eventually, and the red seal is too important. Especially since I just got the sun. I'll go digging for it right now. Fuck it, let's make a third one. Yes, Invisible Joker. Okay. Half Joker can just go. And we're gonna buy the Invisible Joker. I'm probably gonna sell Constellation. I might also sell Hanging Chad just to give me a better odds. I really just hope it doesn't hit Oops All Sixes, and if it does, then the run is probably not gonna break any crazy records. It'll be kind of just doomed. Let's discard everything we can here. I'm looking for replacements here. Actually, you know what? 2 is enough. Let's Sun now. And let's do a Death on that. And we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess, cards. I want my money. This will be a good sign of how strong we are. Now, technically I could do a little better. Oh, glass broke. What'd I expect, really? We could do a little bit better than that if I'd put the glass up front for the Hanging Chad retriggers, but overall that's pretty close to what we're gonna get. Steel, no. Hack. I don't have very many 5-4-3-2s. It is good. It's probably better than Constellation now. And I'll take another Hanged Man. Hang a couple more these or whatever I end up seeing. Yeah, like this. And discard those, as they are debuffed. And then play maybe Jack 5-4-3 in the... Nope, don't want to play the Glass Queen. I'll play the 8. This will probably be fine. Now I am willing to put Hack on the list of things that I'm willing to sell this for. I'm gonna sell the Hanging Chad for sure. Lose some value here, but that's about it. Jumbo Spectral, what could you have? We'll see. Ectoplasm, maybe. Ankh is obviously not it. Immolate, not with 2 red seals here. This is honestly just bad. Nothing here is worth it. Reroll a couple of times just to see if we can get the odds a little more in our favor, but nope. Good. There we go. Alright. I'm feeling it now. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, I'm well over my normal stream time, but that's okay. We're doing well for ourselves. No reason to stop right now. The number of retriggers we're actually doing right now isn't that much different because we sold Hanging Chad, but Hanging Chad doesn't scale as well. I would like to find Sock and Buskin, because I've been working towards face cards a lot more than I have 5-4-3s. Why am I using this? I'm not. No. Bach and Suskin is what I would like. Skip for negative tag. Yes. The needle? No issue at all. Fight me. Bring more, in fact. Bring more. Ace, King, Jack, 5-4. Absolutely no reason this wouldn't win. Alright, what's our negative? I better see negative showman. Negative ice cream. That's about the worst thing I could think of, actually. What am I gonna do with that shit? Get out of here. Alright, 1.2 billion. Absolutely doable. We've got a flush house right here. I would prefer not to play it. Let's do that. Alright, we're getting 6 billion. That gets us through this ante. Oh, I don't want Ankh. Ankh is bad. It doesn't work here. If those were eternal, yes, I would take Ankh. But they are not, so I will not. I think I can do better than Card Sharp. Let's see what Judgment is. Huh, it's not bad. Next. Get rid of all of those. Easy win. We're just looking for our low cards, our 4s, our 3s, our 2s, our 5s, and our red seal queens if we can find them. The steals are nice as well, but they don't matter quite as much. E to the 11th. E, just a bunch of zeros. I don't know. However you want to say it. Seltzer. Seltzer's good. It only lasts so long, but it is very good. The swiping. Right. Queen. Jack. First of all, let's actually gold that one. King, Jack, 5, 4, 3. Jack up front, and go. Do do do. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, it seems like we won. Seltzer. Pretty good. If I want to get super technical, I think maybe I should have moved stuff around. I guess I can't because it's Brainstorm. It only works on the leftmost, so it's a little bit worse than Blueprint. I'm not against immolating here. Genuinely. Like, if I lose this, I'm gonna be a little sad, but most of these are pretty forgettable. Didn't burn any of the ones I wanted it to. I would have liked to have lost that at least. But hey, 20 bucks. Sure. Sure. Where is my sock and buskin? My busky sockin. Right. Or up front. Like this. Probably fine. I would say we're at a point in the game where I could probably bump the game speed up to 4. These are taking a fair amount of time to resolve every time. It also lets me show off my APM. Look at this guy go. He knows what he wants before he can even see it. Ooh, Hanging Chad is back. Do I care? Yes. You got a polychrome for me over here? Nope. Over her? Only 2 uncommons, technically 3 with Seltzer. Pass on that. Goodbye. This looks good enough. That queen's probably gonna break, because that's just what it does. Told you. We've played 1 card so far, all stream. 1 glass card that did not break on the very first play, and it broke on the second play. In fact, I'm pretty sure last stream was very similar. Foil. Where's my polychromes? Two and 7, I was told. Doesn't look like 2 and 7. On the other hand, this is about the worst hand that I could put together, so like, if this is winning, we're fine. Oh, Telescope, you finally decided to show up. Damn, we're already on ante 14 again. It really is just that easy. Too late for banana? Yes. $14th, we can do that. I can confirm. $14 is doable. We just got 15 with the worst hand known to man, so... Yippee. No, no, no. Photograph? Probably not still, right? Like, that's basically just a glass card. It's like, what does this really give? It gives, what, 8x? That's it? It's not good enough for the amount of scaling we're doing. 8x is really good for not this. Cool. $20. You got 4 left. Four hands of seltzer left before we die an unceremonious death. Nothing. No repeat hand types. Well, if everything goes according to plan, I won't be playing more than one hand anyways. We might not need 3 more hands, we may just lose, because 17 is the requirement now. As long as I play some of those red seals, we'll be alright still, but I don't think we go much further than this ante. Do not think we will be able to beat the second final boss until we see something that can actually improve this loadout. Suck and Buskin might help. I am gonna skip for that negative that I saw as well. You never know. So we play this one out, we skip here, we fight the Psychic and win. And then we should be alright. Temperance, cool. Lovers, not cool. Right, rather than make a ton of money, I'm gonna play the... Oh, that is not a flush. Wait. Pause. That is a flush. Let us see what our flush 5 looks like. This is a fair bit worse than our normal flush, but with all the extra red seals, it's still gonna end up better by some amount. Nice. Maybe we can beat the second final boss. As long as we're willing to sacrifice that money. Woohoo! Alright, in before second final boss is Verdant Leaf, and that's actually a good purchase. Skip for the negative, fight the Psychic. Alright. Why do I have so many discards? And Seltzer's gonna die. So we are gonna need to find a replacement now. One seltzer remains. Cerulean Bell, and it needs 21st, not 20th, so we need to... Oh. Sorry, Seltzer. Permanent replacement. polychrome banner. Sick. Still gotta roll down, I think. I'm not even sure what we'd be looking for at this point. I suppose if I found a blueprint, I could replace Brainstorm with blueprint and move it over to the Sock and Buskin, and I guess that could do something. Some glass would also do well. It's a shame we lost all our glass cards by playing them one time. Got one back, though. And Jack of Diamonds is never gonna... Like, I'll take it, because it is glass. But I can't play it yet. Leveling up Flush 5 by 3 levels is actually not bad. Let's do that. That does help our score by a lot, because we're trying to play the 5 queens. There we go. Alright. We do still have glass 6 hanging around somewhere. We'll see if this is good enough. It might just barely be with the Flush 5 levels we got. Sort of bumping up that base value. I think we might be short like a steel card or two to really make it happen, but it'll be close. Quite close, actually. Let's go ahead and do a discard on these 5. Really? The glass 6 is the last card in the deck. Really do be like that sometimes, don't it? Alright, let's get the glass 6 out there alongside all of these. Actually, I need the king out there because of Sock and Buskin. And every little bit helps, so... I think this one is good enough. Huge. Fuck, dude, stop breaking my... Okay, we lost anyways, but dude... I think he said he was going to get some food. Or maybe that was someone else. Someone said they were getting food at some point. I don't know who. The Empire has fallen. We almost got there. We got to Ante 16 again. That's not bad. It's a shame you just got in here though, Jordan, because this was the last run of this stream. We're actually quite a bit over when I normally stop. No Naneinf today. Maybe I've seen a mod that people use to get some like interesting seeds. It'll like run through a whole bunch of seeds to look for one that has like early legendaries. Stuff like that. So maybe I could actually show off how that Naneinf is supposed to work rather than just shooting in the fucking dark and hoping I hit per KO. But that's a good place to stop. And I will, of course, see you guys tomorrow as always, and maybe I will start work now that I have this nice mic set up. Maybe I'll start work on some actual videos as well. So I will see everyone tomorrow around this time. Peace.